going to present the repetition on the human person by Joseph Cypher and John F. Crosby. So the philosophical question asked by Cypher and Crosby: can human dignity and purpose be fully explained by evolution? Or is there a deeper spiritual aspect that defines us?
So, we argue that human beings have a unique dignity and purpose that goes beyond evolution. While biology explains physical development, it does not fully account for self-awareness, morality, and the human search for meaning.
And Cypher's supporting point is that human consciousness, free will, and moral awareness cannot be explained solely by evolution. He believes that these qualities point to a deeper nature beyond biology.
So on the other hand, to counter Cypher's point, some may argue that human morality and consciousness develop gradually through natural selection. Traits like empathy and cooperation may have developed because they help us survive.
Cypher responds to that question that yes, evolution can explain behavior, but it does not explain why humans reflect on morality and meaning. He insists that ability to recognize moral truth shows a deeper spiritual reality.
So by Crosby's supporting point, the Crosby states that humans are naturally seekers of God. The universal human desire for meaning suggests that we are not just biological beings, but have a spiritual dimension.
So, the critic of Crosby's point, some argue that the search for meaning is shaped by culture and psychology rather than being an innate spiritual trait. People may seek God because of upbringing or social influences.
And Crosby answered to the critique that he counters that the search for meaning appears across all cultures and historical periods, showing that it is not a cultural construct but a fundamental part of human nature.
So to add more supporting points, we get this supporting point from Crosby. Then Crosby adds that religious experiences provides a direct connection to God. It provides a direct connection to God, and he argues that these experiences are not just emotion, but encounters with a higher reality.
So, to critique the third point, scientists might claim that religious experiences can be explained by brain activity and psychological states rather than an actual connection to God.
So to answer to the critic, Crosby acknowledges brain activity is involved but argues that this does not disprove the reality of religious experiences, just as love or beauty can be felt and still be real. Religious experiences may be genuine encounters with the divine.
So, the insight of the first answer is Cypher's argument shows that human dignity is not just about product of evolution. The ability to reflect on moral values suggests something greater than biology.
So our insight on the second answer is that Crosby's ideas of humans as seeker of God highlights that the search for meaning is deeply rooted in human nature, not just in culture.
Then in the third insight to our answer, the discussion on religious experiences suggests that some aspects of life, human life, cannot be fully explained by science alone.
So, to wrap up everything, both Cypher and Crosby argue that human dignity and purpose go beyond evolution. Consciousness, morality, and the search for meaning all suggest a deeper spiritual nature. While science helps explain our physical traits, it cannot fully account for what makes us truly human beings. So that would be all on our repetition on Cypher and Crosby. Thank you, philosophers, for listening, and good day.